Hello guys, it's me Jedi. Today I'm talking to you guys about Mr. Biden and his whole coronavirus claim and why he threw out such a huge number. What exactly happened there? And if you didn't know about it, you should stick around. It's pretty funny. So let's get into it. Alright. So basically, to start it all off, we gotta talk about the interview. So there's an interview, right? It doesn't matter what interview, so I'm not gonna get too much into it because I don't want to give free publicity to that, and I don't want to alter your opinion based on what TV did the interview. But you can go find the interview. Just go online, type in Biden coronavirus interview, it'll show up. Okay. So basically, what happened was that he started talking, and they asked a lot of questions to him about the entire virus and what he thought of it. And he ended up going on, and he talked about what he was going to do if he became president, how we can control this, and he gave a lot of tips. We don't know if they're good tips or bad tips. You can decide for that yourself. You should go check out that interview, and you can get an idea. So basically, there was one part of the interview where the question was asked to him, and he basically started answering, and he went on and he said that, okay, right now we are at 120 million COVID deaths. And of course, 120 million, that's a gigantic number. Right now we're at 1.2 million in the US, and that's basically, and US is number one, so we can gauge all the other numbers off of that. And clearly, we're not at 120 million. And of course, Mr. Biden, he was like, oh, 120, 100. He kind of had like a whole slip up. So this was a huge, this is just like feeding sharks. And the sharks, we have Republicans. So this is basically like feeding Republicans, and they just took it off and they tore it apart. So let's go to their side. Okay, so basically what the Republicans were saying that, okay, well, we know that President Trump took a lot of great steps to stop the virus from spreading. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Biden, who can't even get the numbers straight. So how does he care about America? And they brought up a lot of different things where Biden would mess up some of the key factors that were going on. And at one point, he even messed up his wife and his sister. He referred to his wife as his sister and his sister as his wife. That was a huge debacle. So this led the Republicans to believe that Biden had some sort of disease or some sort of mental issue. Are the facts of that? I'm not sure. We can definitely do some research and get into it, but we are not going to get into that. So basically, this kind of just gives fuel for the Republicans to say that Biden is not fit to be president, and this kind of just goes off and shows that President Biden, even though right now the projections say that he will become president, some of the reasons that he might not become president are because of the fact that the way that he addresses the COVID-19, the way that he addresses many things, and the way that he has a lot of mix-ups kind of show that he's probably not at that level to become president. So that's kind of the weak spots for him. And of course, we got to go, if we're going to talk about President Trump, we got to talk about, if we're going to talk about Biden, we got to talk about President Trump. So let's go. With President Trump, many of the Democrats say that some of the problems that President Trump has are a lot of the mental issues, and they say that President Trump can't think, or they say that President Trump doesn't treat things right. Well, if we're going to look at the other side, we see that Joe Biden also has a lot of mix-ups, and everybody's human at the end of the day, so everybody's going to have their own mix-ups, but it just depends on which party you support, and it depends on whose values you actually accept. So we don't know who's going to be the president. We will have to stick around and find out until November. Until then, guys, subscribe and like these videos, because then that motivates me to give you guys more and more and more videos. Don't worry if you don't like any of the news channels or if you don't like any specific parties. This is a great channel for you too. I won't be going into a very biased look. I will give you guys straight facts about what I believe, the both sides, neutral side, and of course, my own opinions. So make sure you guys go like this video and subscribe. Every single day, a new video will be at your feed. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.